Hi students, good morning. Students of 9th standard, in last session we learnt chapter number 2, and students, in this session we have to learn chapter number 3. So you have to keep book in your hand and open page number 9. Students, we are going to learn chapter number 3. Its name is Param Nidhanam Kah. Okay. First of all, students, before we start this chapter, we have to remind little bit what we learnt in last session. Students, in last session we learnt about Chatak kid. Okay, in that we learned that Chatak kid, one who was very thirsty, so that's why went to his mother. At that time his mother told him that it's not our tradition to drink the pond water, we can drink only rainy water. So kid ready to drink the water of pond, and then on the way he saw conversation between father and son. At that time son said to his father that, "Oh my dear father, today on my way I got bag of wealth. So I thought that because of this my poverty will be gone away. So I stretched my hand to take it. But at that time I remind your advice that a thing which not belong to us to take, it's known as sin. So, oh my dear father, I left that bag of wealth there." Students, this conversation listened by that Chatak kid, one who on the way taking rest. So that's why, students, after that what happened? Chatak kid realized that it's not good, because see, an old one's son is following his tradition, that his father is sick. Another side, I am ready to break my tradition. So it is not good. Immediately he realized and returned back to his mother. At that time he told whole report to his mother, whatever he has listened on the way. After that what happened, students? His mother blessed to him, and after some time, that means rain happened, Chatak kid drank rainy water and became happy. This story we learnt in last session. Now students, today we are going to learn chapter number 3. Its title is Param Nidhanam Kah. Students, what it means? Param Nidhanam Kah. Okay, Param means great. Okay, Nidhanam means treasure, and Kah means what is the great treasure, what is the great wealth, money in human's life. So here in this chapter we have to learn about Param Nidhanam Kah for human beings. Okay, students, in this story we have to get intro of Raja Bhoj. This Raja Bhoj was lived in the 11th century AD in Malwa, and he was living in Dharanagar. Here in Dharanagar, if you will see in ancient history, in Dharanagar lived only scholar ones. Okay, so here a story given about King Bhoj. Now students, what is the story of this chapter number 3? You listen carefully. Here in this story there was a king named Bhoja. Bhoj was very great person at that time, and king also. King Bhoj always give respect to scholar one who having great skills, and he also give permission to leave him or her in his palace or in his kingdom at that time. So many scholars came from far countries to live in his kingdom. Once a young one who was wandering on the way. At that time King Bhoj, one who was standing in his balcony, means on the balcony. At that time what happened, students? He started thinking that this young one I have never seen here, so let I call to him after intro. So king got intro of that young one, and after that a conversation started between them, that you can see in your book. The conversation started from Bhoj. Bhoj is telling that Bhavan Kah Vartate. Okay, from there you can see in your book. Students, this way I am telling in short story. Okay, here in your book conversation given, I am not going to tell you as conversation, just I am telling you as story. Okay, a young one who invited by king. At that time Bhoj asked, oh my respected one, who are you? At that time a young one say, I am Ghat Pandit. Ghat Pandit means I am a poet, one who having great knowledge. And the conversation is going on. When young one say, I am poet, at that time king say, okay, if you will be a poet, then I will be hammer. Means here we have to going to learn persons who is believe himself as these things. Okay, young one say, I am poet. After that king one say, I am hammer. Okay, if king say hammer, then young one say, you hammer, then I am fire. Young one say fire, then king say, I will be rain. If I will be rain, then young one say, I will be wind. And then young one say wind, and king say, I will be snake bhujang. And after that king say snake bhujang, then young one say, if you will snake, then I will be an eagle. Okay, and another conversation is going like this. Here I have written just okay half conversation. In your book you will see, when young one say, I am an young eagle, at that time king say, if you will be an eagle, then I will be Lord Vishnu. After that Lord Vishnu telling, then young one say, if you will Lord Vishnu, then I will be a flower which stay upon head. And this conversation is going on, and then at last what happens, students? You know, one word produced between conversation of king and Bhoja. Okay, which word? Satisfaction, santosh. Okay, this word produced, and the conversation stopped. So here you will listen Param Nidhanam Kah at the end of the story. So I am not telling the whole story, but here I have given only just intro. If you will learn whole story in the book only, so that you have to pay attention. Okay, students, today we have to learn from here Bhojah nama tu yuvakah itatatah vahishyami. Okay, so you will pay attention. And here I have written some points what we learned in last session, and here I have written some question. After understanding whatever today, we have to discuss with question answer. Okay, and here little bit I have tried to written the conversation is going on how. Okay, see, now I am reading, just you will pay attention whatever we learned today till here yuvakah itatatah till understood, and you will pay attention. See, the first line is like this: Bhojah nama nrupati vidyapriyah कलाप्रियः प्रजाप्रियश्च आसीत्। अतः तस्य राजसभायाः दूरदेशात् अनेके विद्याविशारदाः पंडितः समागच्छन्ति स्म। एकदा भोज प्रासादस्य गवाक्षे उपाविष्ट आसीत्। सः मार्गे एकं नवा आगन्तुम् अनभिज्ञ युवकं पश्यति। ओके, नेक्स्ट, तस्य परिचयं ज्ञातुं सः तं प्रासादे आह्वयति। ओके, आह्वयति मीन्स आह्वान. ओके, कॉलिंग, इनवाइट. ततस्तयोः मध्ये वार्तालापं सज्जात. नाउ वार्तालाप मीन्स कन्वर्सेशन हैपन्स. भोज उवाच भवान् कः वर्तते? युवक से युवक उवाच अहम घटपंडितः अस्मि. भोज उवाच घटपंडित किं नाम घटपंडित इति। युवक उवाच यथा घटे परिपूर्णं जलं तिष्ठन्ति तथैव मयि परिपूर्णं ज्ञानं वर्तते। ओके, यथा घटे परिपूर्णं जलं वर्तते तथा मयि परिपूर्णं ज्ञानं वर्तते। अनन्तरं अतः अहं स्व आत्मानं घटपण्डितः मीन्स बिलीव एज पॉट। नेक्स्ट, भोज युवकस्य गर्वपूर्णाम् उक्तिं श्रुत्वा स्व आत्मानं ततो अधिपत्यं मत्वा अहंकारेण सह यदि त्वं घटः असि तर्हि अहं मृदुकरत्वेन वर्तिष्यते। मृदुकर स्वकीयेन प्रहारेण घटं विनाशयति। अहमपि घटरूपं भवन्तं विनाश्यामि। युवकोवाच यदि भवान् मृदुकरत्वे वर्तिष्यते तर्हि अहम् अग्निं भवामि। दहनकर्मा अग्नि भूत्वा मृदुकरं भस्मं करिष्यामि। अगेन, यदि भवान् मृदुकर दैट मीन्स हैमर, हैमर, इफ यू बिहेव लाइक हैमर, अहम अग्नि भवामि देन फायर, एंड दहनकर्मा अग्नि भूत्वा ओके मृदुकरम भस्मं करिष्यामि। Understood students? What is the concept of page number 9 you have seen? Next students, page number 10 see, भोजः उवाच त्वं यदि वहिष्येन वर्तिष्यते तर्हि अहं वृष्टि भवामि। वृष्टि पुरतः बहिर्स्नातुं न शक्नोति। Students, वृष्टि means वृष्टि is rain and vahin means fire and rain. Okay, both look like very opposite words. So here तथा त्वम् अपि मम पुरतः स्थातुं न शक्नोति। युवकवाच वृष्टि तो वायु स्वबलेन यत्र कुत्रापि वाहितुम् अर्हति। वृष्टिरूपं भवन्तं वायुरूपं भूत्वा, सी दिस लाइन विल कम, ओके, वायु भूत्वा इतः ततः वहिष्यामि। Okay students, now students today till this we have to learn. So let you have to see page number 9 for meaning, translate whatever I am doing here. You listen. See, भोजः नाम नृपति विद्याप्रिय कलाप्रिय प्रजाप्रियश्च आसीतः। ओके, भोजः नाम नृपति। भोजः means king, नाम means named, and vidyapriya means lovable of knowledge, kalapriya means lovable of art, and prajapriyascha, prajapriya means lovable of people, cha you can see there means and asitah means already I told in last session, asit means was, were, have to use there. So translate happen like this of the line. See, there was a king named Bhoj, one who was lovable of knowledge, art and people. Second line see, अतः तस्य राजसभायां दूरदेशात्, अतः तस्य राजसभायां दूरदेशात् अनेक विद्याविशारदाः पंडिताः समागच्छन्ति स्म। अतः means so, तस्य राजसभायां, तस्य means in his, राजसभायां means kingdom, दूरदेशात् from far country, अनेके विद्याविशारदाः means many, okay, विद्याविशारद means clever ones, scholars, panditaha, okay, knowledgeable ones, samagachanti sma means came there. Okay, so the translate happen like this, so that many clever one and scholar one came to his court from far countries. This is the concept of two lines. Next is what happened. एकदा भोजः प्रासादस्य गवाक्षे उपविष्टः आसीतः। एकदा means once, भोजः प्रासादस्य, भोजः means name of king, भोज, प्रासादस्य गवाक्षे, प्रासाद means palace and गवाक्ष means balcony, प्रासादस्य गवाक्षे उपविष्टः आसीतः, उपविष्ट means sitting. Translate like this, once King Bhoj was sitting in his balcony, सः मार्गे एकं नव आगन्तुम् अनभिज्ञ युवकं पश्यति। सः used for King Bhoj means he, marge on the way, ekam means one, nava agantum, nava means navagantum means new, anabhigya unknown, yuvaka means young one, pashyati means look, see or watch, whatever. So the translate happened like this: on the way he saw an unknown person in his palace. Next, tasya परिचयं ज्ञातुं सः त्वं प्रसादे आह्यति. Tasya parichay means his intro, gnantum means getting, sah tvam prasade, he to him, prasade ahyati means invited in the palace. Means after getting his intro, he invited him to his palace. Tatasthayo madhye vartalapam sajja. Tatasthayo madhye, tatah means then, tayo madhye means between them. Okay, what happened? Evam vartalap sajjat means conversation started. Next, Bojah, Bhavan Kah Vartate. Boj is telling that, who are you? At that time, young one say, Aham Ghat Panditah Asmi. I am Ghat Pandit. Here, single inverted comma, have to use that. Aham Ghat Pandit Asmi means I am Ghata Pandit. Boj Ghat Pandit. Kim Nam Ghat Pandit iti means what it means Ghat Pandit. Yuvak Yatha Ghate Paripurnam Jalam Trishtanti means as a water stay full in the pot, tatheva mai paripurnam gnana vartate means same way I have also full of knowledge. Atah aham swa atmanam ghat panditam manyate means so I believe myself as ghat pandit. Okay students, why young one believe himself as ghat pandit? Because he has knowledge like full of water of pot. Bhoj uvacha yuvakasya uvacha युवकस्य गर्वपूर्णाम उक्तिम श्रुत्वा स्व आत्मनाम ततो अधिपत्य मत्वा अहंकारेण सह means युवकस्य गर्वपूर्णाम उक्तिम श्रुत्वा means after listening the proud statement of young one, king also talked to him with proud. In bracket over then say यदि त्वं घटः असि तर्हि अहं मृदुकरत्वेन वर्तते means if you behave like pot then I will be hammer. Okay, and mrudukar shwakiya praharena gatha vinashyati means a hammer can break a pot easily by one hit. Aham api ghata rupam bhavantam vinashyami means I also break to you as hammer. Next, what happens? See, yuvak uvacha yadi bhavan mrudukara vartishyate means if you behave like hammer, then I will be a fire. Okay, and you know dahana karma agni bhutva mrudukaram bhasmam karishyami means I will be behave like fire, then I will be destroyed to you. Okay students, next see page number 10. Boj uvacha tvam yadi vahittvena vartishyate tvam yadi vahittvena vartishyase taham aham vrishtim bhavishyami means if you behave like fire, then I will be a rain. Vrishti puratah vahirsthantum na shaknoti means a fire can't stay in front of rain. Okay, tatham tvamapi mama puratah sthantum na shaknoti. So that's why same way you will also not stay in front of me. Next, what happened? Yuvak uvacha वृष्टि तु वायु स्वबलेन यत्र कुत्रापि वाहितुं महर्ति. वृष्टि means rain, vayu means wind, swbalena with the power, yatra kutrapi means here and there, vahitum maharti, vahitum that means through here and there. So here telling that young one, vrishti tu vayu swbalena yatra kutrapi vahitum maharti means rain can blow here and there with the help of wind. Vrishti rupam bhavant aham vayu bhutva ita tata vahishyami means you are behave like rain, then I will be wind, so you will itah tatah vahishyami means you will go here and there. Okay students, this is the concept whatever we learnt in this session. Now here we have to discuss some question answer belong to whatever we learnt. See the first question, how was the king Bhoja? The king Bhoj was lovable of knowledge, lovable of art and lovable of people. Why young one believe himself as Ghat Pandit? Ghat Pandit believe because he is thinking that he has great knowledge like a pot which full of water. Who believed himself, okay, who believed himself as hammer. Here the young one see, I have written here hammer. King is telling, when young one say I will be fire, at that time young one say pot, king one say hammer. So the answer happen like this. Okay, who believe himself as hammer? A king believe himself as hammer. Who became fire? Who became fire? At that time young one say I will be a fire. Okay, this is the concept whatever we learned today, students. Now in next session we will go ahead on line number bhojaho yadi bhavan vatvena varti shate. This we will learn in next session, so let you refer this at your home. Thank you.